The new moveset I've added in my private server. First move. Second move. Third move. Fourth move. Fifth move. Sixth move. Moveset name is Sans.
John had always been a hero. When he saw Claudia trapped in a burning building, he didn't hesitate. He rushed in and saved her. But the collapsing roof left him in a coma. Claudia, secretly gifted with supernatural powers, refused to let him die. In a hidden ritual, she channeled her energy, reviving John. But her sister, Julie, watched in fury. Julie had always despised John, blaming him for their father's death years ago. Now, seeing him alive again, she vowed to finish what fate had failed to do. As John awoke, weak but breathing, Claudia embraced him. "You saved me. Now I've saved you." But shadows lurked in Julie's eyes. That night, she slipped into John's room, a dagger in hand. Just as she raised the blade, Claudia sensed the danger and burst in. "Julie, stop!" The sisters clashed it on, fueled by vengeance, the other by love. Their powers collided, shaking the room. John, still weak, struggled to intervene. "Please, don't fight because of me." Julie hesitated, her hatred warring with guilt. With a scream, she vanished into the night, leaving Claudia trembling. John touched Claudia's shoulder. "She'll come back," Claudia nodded. "And I'll be ready." The battle between gratitude and vengeance had only begun.
गेम में रजिस्टर होते ही सारे यूजर्स को 2000 रुपये मिलते हैं।
भाई हमारे बच्चों की स्किन को ये यूरोपियन डायपर्स क्या जाने, इसे नाना स्मार्टी पहनाओ।
इसके वेटनेस इंडिकेटर से हो बर वक्त डायपर चेंज और इसकी फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी से मिले एक्स्ट्रा कंफर्ट। नाना स्मार्टी बेबी डायपर, हर दिन हेल्दी स्किन।
Lara and Grandma's treasure and wanted to divide her treasures among her family. But she favored Uncle Max and Aunt Rita, leaving little for Lara's parents. Lara, a girl with superpowers, knew this wasn't fair. That night, as Grandma slept, Lara tiptoed to the treasure chest. With a flick of her glowing fingers, she cast a fairness spell. The next morning, Grandma woke up with a strange feeling. At breakfast, she announced, "I've decided to divide my treasures equally." The family gasped, especially Uncle Max, who had expected the most. One by one, Grandma handed out gifts, equal shares of gold, jewels, and even her precious recipe book. Lara's parents smiled in relief. Later, Grandma whispered to Lara, "Did you do something, dear?" Lara grinned. "Maybe a little magic to make things right." Grandma chuckled. "You're my greatest treasure." And from that day, the family stayed happy thanks to Lara's superpowered fairness.
sweet. रांझड़ तू भी क्या याद रखेगा जाहिर ने तेनू छोड़ दिया
अपने स्मार्टफोन को फॉर्म के तौर पर कैसे इस्तेमाल करें, ये वॉल्बी के साथ आसान है। बिल्ट इन माइनर।
Kevin was just an ordinary boy until the dark energy surged through him, turning him into a monstrous force of destruction. His eyes glowed red as he unleashed chaos, smashing buildings and sending people fleeing in terror. The city trembled under his wrath. Julie, a quiet girl with hidden powers, watched in horror. She had always kept her abilities secret, but now she had no choice. Closing her eyes, she summoned her energy, a calming, radiant light that pulsed from her hands. "Kevin, stop!" she shouted, her voice echoing with power. Kevin roared, turning toward her. But Julie stood firm. She stretched out her hands, sending waves of soothing energy toward him. The darkness inside him fought back, but her light was stronger. Slowly, his monstrous form shrank, his rage fading. Exhausted, Kevin collapsed to his knees, his humanity restored. The city was in ruins, but the destruction had ended. Julie knelt beside him, placing a gentle hand on his shoulder. "It's over," she whispered. Kevin looked up, tears in his eyes. "Thank you." Together, they knew the real battle had just begun to control the powers within them and protect the world from the darkness that sought to rise again.
Yuli's secret gift. In the crowded slums of Navarra, Julie lived as a quiet fruit seller. Hiding a powerful secret, she could see the future. Visions came to her in dreams. Storms, accidents, moments of hope. She used them only to help the poor, who had no one else. One evening, she warned a homeless boy, Ravi, to avoid the riverbank. Hours later, a flash flood swept through. Grateful, Ravi spread word of her gift. Soon, desperate mothers and struggling laborers sought her guidance. When a fire broke out in the tenements, Julie's vision helped evacuate families in time, but her warnings drew suspicion. A corrupt official, fearing exposure, sent men to capture her. Julie fled, but not before whispering one last prophecy to a beggar. "Tell the people the mayor's crimes will be revealed tomorrow." The next day, scandal erupted. The official was arrested, and the slums rejoiced. Julie vanished, but her legacy lived on. Some say she still walks among the poor, a silent guardian, changing fates one whispered warning at a time.
Download the Temu app and shop like a billionaire.
In the dim, cavernous expanse of an abandoned warehouse, Claudia finds herself ensnared, surrounded by shadowy figures with piercing red eyes. The devils recoil in shock and disgust as one of them lunges towards a group of terrified children. As adrenaline surges through her veins, Claudia undergoes a horrifying transformation, her eyes rolling back and skin paling. Claudia transforms into a fearsome zombie, her features contorted and grotesque, a chilling testament to her metamorphosis. Under the cloak of night, Claudia, a figure torn between worlds, stalks the city streets, her zombie form a vessel of vengeance against the devils that lurk in the shadows. Her presence, a terrifying spectacle, inspires awe and terror in the hearts of those who dare to witness her descent. In a brutal clash of wills and powers, Claudia confronts a formidable devil, Their battle a dance of death that pushes her control to the brink. The limits of her resilience are tested as the fight intensifies, each blow a struggle against her own decaying form and the encroaching darkness. In the radiant ward of the Children's Hospital, Claudia navigates a sea of hopeful faces, each a testament to her unexpected heroism. As the children's adoring eyes reflect her angelic guise, a shadow of her monstrous past flickers across her features, a haunting reminder of the duality within. Amidst the quiet fear in a young girl's eyes, Claudia approaches, her touch a bridge between monster and guardian. In a moment of profound clarity, Claudia realizes her terrifying power is not a curse, but a divine gift to safeguard the innocent. Old mother and 4 sons. In a village lived an old mother who had 4 sons. She became very weak and sick, because of which her sons did not want to keep her in their homes. One day, all decided that they will leave their mother in the forest. The youngest son was not happy with this, but under the pressure of his older brothers, he also agreed. At night, they put their mother in the car and took her to the forest. On the way back, the youngest son, my mother's memory, came to me. He thought, Mother raised us, gave us love, and today we left her alone? He immediately turned back and went into the forest and brought his mother home. Reaching home, Mother said, smiling, Son, you saved my honor. The remaining sons felt ashamed and admitted their mistake, starting to treat their mother with respect at home. From then on, they all started serving their mother, because they realized that a mother's love is above all. It is a big treasure.
Create your own website with ease using HostGator AI Website Builder. Simply describe what you need in the prompt box and let AI generate a unique website for you. From colors and images to fonts and text, you explain it, AI will build it. Keep what you like, discard what you don't. Customize it all with the easy drag and drop editor. Hit go live when you want to launch your new website and get ready to be discovered on Google. Go online with ease with 24/7 live customer support and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Start using HostGator AI Website Builder today. HostGator. 3, 2, online.
At the high school track, Amelie blends seamlessly with her competitors. Poised at the starting line amidst a palpable buzz of anticipation, the starting gun fires, unleashing Amelie's controlled surge of fluid and powerful motion. Unseen by onlookers, Amelie subtly taps into her hidden power, gaining an almost imperceptible edge in speed. Maintaining a facade of natural talent, Amelie wears a mask of focused determination, careful not to betray her extraordinary secret. In the hushed darkness of her bedroom, Amelie's brow furrows as she summons her hidden abilities. A worn teddy bear, a stack of books, and a silver locket float in harmony around Amelie, responding to her silent will. In a moment of quiet desperation, Amelie grapples with the urge to use her powers, her heart torn between justice and fear. The weight of the world's injustices presses down on Amelie, igniting a fierce desire to right the wrongs she perceives. But a cold, sharp fear coils around her heart, whispering warnings of exposure and the perils of revealing her true self. On a busy city street, Amelie's world is shattered as she witnesses a brazen mugging, her face a canvas of shock and resolve. Torn between fear and duty, Amelie hesitates, grappling with her secret as the victim's plight weighs heavily on her. In a heartbeat of decision, Amelie makes a split-second decision. With subtle grace, Amelie delicately alters the course of events, ensuring her intervention appears as mere happenstance. Amelie ensures her actions are designed to appear coincidental, ensuring her secret remains safe.
trade with Exness. We take advantage of the best pricing on gold and oil, the lowest, tightest, and most stable, even during market-moving events. Trade with the best pricing in the market.
Exness, born to trade.
In the opulent castle bedroom, Prince Edward sits alone, his gaze lost in the distant town lights, a subtle melody escaping from his lute. His face, etched with a deep dissatisfaction, hints at a soul yearning for something beyond the gilded cage of royalty. Surrounded by royal trappings, his heart remains untouched by privilege and duty, forever seeking a path less trodden. Amidst the bustling castle kitchen, Edward, clad in noble attire, confides in Alara, a young maid, as steam rises around them like whispered secrets. Edward's heart yearns for music, not titles, and he confesses, "I can't bear it anymore, Alara. All this pomp and circumstance, it's suffocating me." Alara's gentle eyes reflect shared dreams as she softly replies, "I understand, Edward. I, too, have dreams beyond these castle walls." In a glimmer of hope, Alara reveals a clandestine path. Perhaps I can help. I know a secret passage. Under the cloak of midnight, beneath the ancient oak, their destinies intertwine as Alara pledges. "We all deserve a chance to chase our dreams, Edward." Beneath the cloak of night, Edward and Alara embark on a perilous escape, their resolve etched against the looming shadows of the castle. Guided by Alara's intimate knowledge, they navigate the castle's labyrinthine passages, each step echoing the weight of their defiance. With hearts pounding, they descend the rope ladder, severing ties with the life Edward once knew, and embracing the uncertainty of the world below. In the heart of the bustling town tavern, Edward's lute weaves a spell of enchantment, his melody transcending his simple disguise. Bathed in the golden glow, faces light up with delight, as Edward's undeniable talent captivates every soul in the room. Tankards are raised high, feet tap in rhythm, and the tavern becomes a symphony of joy as Edward embarks on the first step toward his long-awaited dream. Years later, Edward, now a renowned musician, stands poised on stage, about to conduct before a grand concert hall, bathed in anticipation and triumph. The crowd erupts in a thunderous applause, their collective energy fueling Edward's moment of glory. From the audience, Alara watches with radiant pride, her heart swelling with the knowledge of her pivotal role in Edward's journey. As Edward begins to conduct, the concert hall is filled with a breathtaking musical performance, celebrating the realization of dreams and the enduring power of belief.
Layla's hands trembled as she entered her new classroom. The students stared, whispering and giggling. Before she could sit, a boy pulled her bag away, while others mocked her shyness. "Look at the new girl, so quiet," someone teased. Tears welled up in Layla's eyes as the teacher stepped out for a moment. Just as she was about to break down, a soft voice spoke. "Ignore them. Here, sit with me." It was Julie, a girl with warm, kind eyes. She handed Layla a tissue and glared at the others. "Stop it, guys. How would you feel if it was your first day?" Julie introduced Layla to friendly classmates and made her laugh with silly jokes. Slowly, Layla's fear melted away. By recess, they were sharing lunch, and the bullies stayed quiet, seeing Julie's support. At the end of the day, Layla hugged Julie. "Thank you for being my first friend." Julie smiled. "That's what friends are for." Moral: one kind friend can turn a scary day into a happy memory.
Once upon a time, in a cozy little house on the edge of a bustling town, lived a family of 7. Among the 5 siblings, there was a tiny, curly-haired girl named Mia. She was the only girl, and undoubtedly the naughtiest of them all. While her brothers spent their days studying or helping with chores, Mia was always up to something mischievous, or turn the living room into her personal playground. much to her parents' exasperation. One sunny afternoon, Mia's mother was preparing for a big family dinner. She had spent hours cleaning the house and cooking a feast. But Mia, as usual, was bouncing around, knocking over a vase and spilling flour everywhere. Her mother sighed. Mia, why can't you be more careful? You're old enough to help, not cause more trouble. Mia's cheeks turned pink. The next day, Mia decided to change. Instead of playing around, she surprised her mother by helping set the table and even tidied up her toys without being asked. Her parents were stunned but delighted. Mia learned that being thoughtful and responsible.
In the mighty empire of King Varan, cruelty ruled the land. The king taxed the poor heavily, punished anyone who opposed him, and lived in luxury while his people suffered. But hope arrived in the form of Goju, a mysterious warrior with incredible superpowers. Goju traveled from village to village, helping the poor, giving them food, and standing up against the king's soldiers. The people whispered his name with reverence, but the king only grew angrier. "Bring me Goju!" King Varan roared. "I will make him suffer for defying me!" The king's army hunted Goju, but he was always one step ahead. With his super speed, he dodged arrows. With his immense strength, he broke chains. With his wisdom, he outsmarted every trap. Finally, the king himself confronted Goju in the Grand Palace. "You dare challenge me?" Varan sneered, gripping his golden sword. Goju stood calmly. "I challenge your cruelty. A true king protects his people, not torments them." Enraged, the king attacked. But Goju moved like lightning, evading every strike. He didn't fight back instead. He showed the king visions of starving children, weeping families, and the suffering caused by his greed. "This is your legacy," Goju said. "Is this how you want to be remembered?" The king stumbled back, his heart heavy. For the first time, he saw the pain he had caused. His sword clattered to the ground. I was wrong," King Varan admitted, tears in his eyes. "I will change." And so, the cruel king became just. He lowered taxes, freed prisoners, and ruled with kindness. The people rejoiced, and Goju, his mission complete, vanished into the shadows, always watching, always ready to protect the weak.
our channel बताइए अब आज हम जा रहे हैं इलेक्शंस देखने इलेक्शंस का सेटअप देखने और साथ में इलेक्शन में क्या क्या होता है वो देखने हैं तो ये पानी की बॉटल है ये पापा ने आज पूरा दिन और रात उधर रहना है सो उनके लिए एक पानी की बॉटल और सारे सामान के साथ खड़ी हुई हूँ क्योंकि हम और सामान लेने
In the mighty empire of King Varan, cruelty ruled the land. The king taxed the poor heavily, punished anyone who opposed him, and lived in luxury while his people suffered. But hope arrived in the form of Goju, a mysterious warrior with incredible superpowers. Goju traveled from village to village, helping the poor, giving them food, and standing up against the king's soldiers. The people whispered his name with reverence, but the king only grew angrier. "Bring me Goju!" King Varan roared. "I will make him suffer for defying me!" The king's army hunted Goju, but he was always one step ahead. With his super speed, he dodged arrows. With his immense strength, he broke chains. With his wisdom, he outsmarted every trap. Finally, the king himself confronted Goju in the Grand Palace. "You dare challenge me?" Varan sneered, gripping his golden sword. Goju stood calmly. "I challenge your cruelty. A true king protects his people, not torments them." Enraged, the king attacked. But Goju moved like lightning, evading every strike. He didn't fight back instead. He showed the king visions of starving children, weeping families, and the suffering caused by his greed. "This is your legacy," Goju said. "Is this how you want to be remembered?" The king stumbled back, his heart heavy. For the first time, he saw the pain he had caused. His sword clattered to the ground. I was wrong," King Varan admitted, tears in his eyes. "I will change." And so, the cruel king became just. He lowered taxes, freed prisoners, and ruled with kindness. The people rejoiced, and Goju, his mission complete, vanished into the shadows, always watching, always ready to protect the weak.
$100 साइन अप बोनस हासिल करें। पहले AI ट्रेडिंग ऐप के साथ आसानी से कमाएं। पेड खुल गई। AI से बसीरत हासिल करें। AI के नए दौर में शामिल आपका ज़ाती AI असिस्टेंट।
If you're constantly uploading videos and you're getting less than 10 views, it can be really demotivating. But the truth is, getting views on YouTube is actually pretty easy. So if you're struggling, I can guarantee it's because you're doing one of these 6 things wrong. And once you go through what I'm about to show you and fix these, you're going to see far more views on all of your future videos. Without further ado, let's just get straight into it. So very quickly, the first thing we need to check is if your account is verified or not. And no, I'm not talking about blue tick verification or big channel verification. I'm talking about new channel verification. So what I'm going to need you to do is open up a new tab and type in www.youtube.com/verify. And then you're going to be taken to this screen here. Now mine says phone number verified because I've taken the correct steps. But if yours doesn't say verified here, this could be one of the reasons your videos aren't getting any views. All this is YouTube's way of making sure it was a human setting your account and not a robot. Now also, this does give YouTube the access to which country your phone number is from, and it needs this to be able to properly locate your account and position it with the right geographical demographic. So let's say you verify your American phone number. YouTube will use this to show your content to viewers in the USA more at the beginning. And likewise, if you had an Indian phone number, it would do the same there. Now this is only usually a temporary measure at the beginning, and then as you continue to grow, the algorithm will push your content out to a wider group of viewers. So just always make sure that your account is verified before you post any new videos. So for those of you who do already have a verified account, but you're still not getting any views, it could be one of these 5.
Make more tomorrow than you did today with advanced analytics from Shopify. Track sales and spot trends so you can turn real-time data into big-time opportunities. When it's time to sell smarter, it's time for Shopify. Start your free trial today.
Reasons. So listen up. Firstly, I need you to ask yourself, what value are you actually giving with your content? Are you just repurposing people's content or getting AI to make content for you? If the answer is yes, listen up, because this is important. Since the rise of AI, we've seen tools that have made it incredibly easy to create tons of content with very little effort. And that means YouTube has seen a huge influx of new AI content on its platform at an unprecedented rate. Now, a lot of this content is naturally really poor content that doesn't really offer viewers much value, and YouTube hates this. And they have very powerful algorithms that analyze all of the content on the platform. So if you're making content that's really similar or the same as other content out there, or is just really basic generated AI content, then the algorithm will just restrict it, because it knows the content you're posting either A, already exists, or B, is just really poor quality AI content. And YouTube will do its very best to avoid promoting those kind of videos. So that's why you'll see content from real humans always doing better than content from AI. Now that's not to say AI content doesn't work, because it absolutely can work, and it does work. But it will only ever work if you actually provide some sort of value. And reposting content is also a really good and popular method to grow on YouTube too. But again, you can't just re-upload other people's content and not add any of your own context or value. So if you do post this kind of content in future, just make sure to make it unique and add as much of your own value as possible. Now the next thing is,
मैं अपना मुनाफा कॉलम ट्रेड से इस तरह निकलवाता हूँ। डिपॉजिट सेक्शन में आसानी से डिपॉजिट देता हूँ, कीमत के चार्ट का तज्जिया करता हूँ और ट्रेड करता हूँ। अगर मार्केट गला ठीक है तो मैं मुनाफे में, फिर मैं अपना फर्ज निकलवाता हूँ रकम निकलवाने के सेक्शन में कमीशन से पाता हूँ। कॉलम ट्रेड आज ही इंस्टॉल करें।
I borrowed 30,000 rupees and repaid 225 rupees each month.
I borrowed 50,000 rupees and repaid 375 each month. Where did you borrow from? The interest rate is so low. Use Smart Karza. Smart Karza?
Smart Karza is very popular borrowing money in Pakistan right now. The application is very convenient. Only you need your phone number and ID card for apply.
Not only that, I see you have an Oppo phone and currently there are many benefits for Android users. Really? That's good.
Yes, I have Vivo phone and I borrow 50,000 rupees.
That's great. I need money recently. I will download Smart Karza now.
Are you posting and ghosting? Now, what does posting and ghosting actually mean? Well, it basically means someone that uploads a video and then the next thing they do is just close the YouTube app and hope for the best. Like those people who just post but don't really add any value to the YouTube community. Now, YouTube and its algorithm love contributors to the overall YouTube environment. And this includes people who watch content, comment on people's videos, and even like them. So what I'm simply saying is, you should never get into the habit of just posting a video and then sitting back, relaxing, and doing nothing with your account. The biggest tip I can give you here is, as soon as you've posted a video or a short, watch it back yourself, which will already count as a view, and then also leave a comment on your own video and pin it to the top. Now, this comment can be anything, but something that encourages a conversation amongst your viewers does work best. And after that, instead of just closing the app and hoping for the best, stay on YouTube and engage with other creators. This is what YouTube means by being a contributor to the YouTube environment. This shows the algorithm that you're active and you're engaging with people's content. You can start here by giving my video a like and subscribing to me and engaging with me as well. So look, just don't post and ghost. Just make sure you're a valued contributor to the YouTube environment. And as long as you post decent content, the algorithm will reward you for it. Okay, so next one. Are you properly optimizing your videos? Now, this applies to both shorts and long form videos, but it's a bit more important for long form videos than it is for shorts. But if you're not getting any views on shorts, you can change that by making sure your videos are properly optimized. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, optimizing your content